also gonna go and I think dig out trees from kind of this area, I think. We don't want to push too far into this area. We don't want to push too far down here. We definitely don't want to be cutting trees down here using that, because we want to have these guys going back. We want to have these guys controlling it. So now we've got our tunnel. Oh, look at it. There we go. I wonder if anyone's going to use it. Oh, watch. So he's going to cut down these trees. That looks good. Someone used the tunnel! Yay! I didn't see it. I think he did. Run. Yay! He's going through the tunnel. The logs is low. Yes, I'm aware of this. Yay! I think she came through. Good enough. Yeah, people. I think the animation just they're gonna go, oh, that's close enough. That's good enough. Right. So we've got a lot of resource, a lot of food coming in. He says 133, but it's 133 because these guys have got loads in here, which is worrisome. Because if they've got loads, what about the people who aren't in homes? So we need to maybe ease up on homes for the moment because they're taking all of the food from other people who also need it. I'm gonna drop these two guys, and I'm gonna. We need more food. Has the fisherman been built? Actually, yes. We'll put one guy up there. So we'll have some fish coming in soon. Now, there's no point in building a little tunnel area here because these guys are just going to come around. So the tunnel is actually being used a lot. So actually, I think that was a good thing to do. Some people may disagree. We could do with more. We could do with. I mean, well, we could of course do with more homes. We could probably do maybe another, I think, 2 or 3. Another 2 or 3 homes. But I want to make sure we've got the food to supply those homes and the firewood. Like, these guys don't have enough firewood, and they've only got 100. They haven't even got 100. They've got 50. There you go. They've got 50 food, whereas this group's got 300 odd and 100 firewood. And these guys have got 270 and nearly 100 firewood. So now we've got fair climate. We haven't got harsh climate, although we are in autumn. We may be able to survive this winter without too much fuss over having 12 people without homes, but yeah. I want more people. I want more adults. I mean, if we can get more adults, then we can start kind of significantly. Now the builders, because we're not building anything, they should be acting now as labourers. Now, the current thing we're low on is everything. So, we've not got any. We have got logs coming in, and this guy's grabbed some. So he's going to be making firewood, and then he's going to bring it into the stockpile. And here's some fishermen. Here's a fisherman. Here, I want to click on you. Click. So he's Rusevelin. He's working, and he's got 22 fish that he's bringing. So that we're going to have, 87. We're going to have less than 100 food. Although these guys have got quite a bit. Well, they've got 18, 32, 46, 89, 99, so they've got nearly 100. So we've got another labourer's popped up. But then okay, we're starting to get some firewood in now. think I want lots more stuff. I want more food. I want more wood. Wood. We are going to have to think about the tools and the coat. So the tool would be the blacksmith. But then we're using more wood. I don't know what happens if you work without tools. So everyone seems to have the resources we need. So what I could do is I could build another wooden house, which will give me more family. So the temperature. I think we'll build another house, except for the fact that the reserve of firewood is low again. Probably a terrible idea. Right, we're going to put another person in the forest there. Right, this isn't ice, so these guys are still fishing. So the forester will produce more, hopefully, get us more logs and stuff. But we are using the logs in the wooden house, unsurprisingly. And now it's snowing, and so you can see that the average health is dropping. No! Bad! Don't go there. Yeah, we're putting stuff in there. So I should probably actually get rid of that, maybe. Is there a way to remove it? Remove structures. Another labourer. So I could get rid of that. I leave it there for the moment. I don't think it's particularly slowing us down because we've still got quite a few logs here at the moment. We've got another adult. What do we need? People are freezing. We'll drop one builder anyway. Grab another fisherman. Although we are going to need a blacksmith at some point. We're losing iron tools and the hide coats. Okay, so the person isn't freezing anymore. That's good. Although we're only in early winter. Yes, the reserve of firewood is low. I know. I'm not sure if that means we should build another woodcutter, or if it's just because we've only built him during the during winter, pretty much. I don't know enough about this game. Right. Blacksmith. I think I will build the blacksmith. Which will make sure we get those iron tools. It also gives labourers something to do as well. Although, then again, I do want to kind of clear everything out of here. But I don't want to do it now, because then they'll get all distracted. Picking up a lot of iron for the... I assume this is iron. To access the blacksmith. I think we've got enough for that. Our health is ticking back. Our average health is ticking back up. Okay, so 3 people have moved in here. And oh, you've not grabbed anything yet, though. Yeah, you're probably not going to have enough firewood. Oh my goodness, we have no food there. I'll eventually click the right button. So I think what we should do then is clear out everything here, and then we can start building farms and pastures and stuff later. Which will then give us extra bits of food and stuff. Mushrooms immediately disappear as soon as they're in. So I think we'll speed up a little bit. So the firewood is low. Yes, I'm aware of this. The reserves of everything is low. Are you not paying attention? Like, where's the firewood? 15. Although, yeah, it looks like it stopped snowing, so at some point we might enter spring again. I mean, how do I deal with this? I mean, the average health isn't that low at the moment. He says, lying. Well, I mean, it's not dead. I mean, they're alive, so that's good. We've got our tunnel. Very proud of our tunnel. Kind of, yeah. It's people are using it a lot, so it's not that bad. They're just gonna die horribly. I think what's going to happen now is we're going to start building up our firewood supplies now. So now we can start thinking about other things. And I think I will actually put in the herbalist, because I just noticed that our health has dropped again. And I think we can just put it here, which I know will take away some of the space from our forest. But I think you can see little things. They look kind of lemon balmish. They could be herbs. I assume that they're herbs. And then you've got like the mushrooms for the gatherers. So I assume that everything. I think everything here is going to be together. Like we could put a hunter in there as well, but that's going to take up a lot of space. And we are cutting down all of this stuff. And you're cold now, aren't you? Finding somewhere warm. Yeah, you've got. Oh no, that's not you. Oh no, you've warmed up again. So firewood, as I mentioned, is catching up. Oh no, you're a forester. I need you to be alive. Logs, do you have anything? Clothing, fair. You warmed up slightly just by being around here, apparently. I ate firewood. But I think what's going to happen is they're not going to be using as much firewood when we enter spring. I think we're going to ease up on that. Like we're at 48 firewood, so I think we're getting it back up anyway. I don't necessarily want to build another house though, is the problem. So I think, it's like part of me's like I don't want to, but then part of me's like I think it's probably my best option. Do I have the resources for it? We've got the resources for another couple, and that should house everyone. Now, I think you need to build loads of different houses for kind of families to kind of split off and expand. So we are going to need to build more and more at some point. I think I'll quickly pause. So we've got a blacksmith because our iron tools may run out. Well, they're not that bad. I think how do I get those? I think that's something the tailor. But I don't know what I need for the tailor to make clothes. Hide. Oh, I'll need the hunter then, won't I? So let's build him, and I'll build him with everyone build him around here, and I think it makes sense to have him be near my. Yeah, he's filling the whole space up anyway. So yeah, we'll throw him there. Little wiggly root. Although that's going to get us to the point where actually we're going to need to start pulling people away from their jobs. So we've got like one that's fully filled out. A couple more people in there. Actually, I want to pull one person off there because this will build, and then we can throw him into the blacksmithery and get us the iron tools we need. And go. Right, so yeah, we're just kind of waiting for this forest to clear out so we can agriculturalize the area. So that's a word. Shush. We need to clear out these little saplings. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Forester, I've wasted your time. That'll stop maybe boosting our health up again. We've got another home going on. Ah, the blacksmith, good. So you need. Oh, if we had coal, we could make steel, which is probably better than iron. And so yeah, doesn't have to. Okay, so once we get to 50 tools in supply, they'll stop producing because then he's not kind of digging into our iron and wood supply, which we need for other things. I assume at that point he becomes another labourer. Food is low. Yeah, food is always low, unfortunately, at the moment. How much food have we got? Less than 100. Well, less than 200. We've got over 100. I think we'll be alright for the moment. Is there any other things I can see? So if I do that, so that's the principal way they're going. Cool. So you can use things like this just to kind of see how can you speed things up. So for example, if I'd done this much earlier, then you would have seen them go all the way up and round. But now because we've got this tunnel, they're going through. And probably then the same would be true for these. Got another chance. We're up to 25 population. We just need to double it. And then double it again. And then times it by 5. And we'll be at our goal. So yeah, it's quite possible. Yes, you're producing stuff for us. So, yeah, 20 iron tools. So I need this being sorted out. I may pull someone out the forest. The main reason I've got so many is to produce the logs. But we've got a lot of stuff going on here. And I actually want to prioritize these things rather than all this stuff. Although I do want to get this stuff sorted. It's these bits of building and setting things up, especially the homes, because that'll start kind of spinning off more people. And slowly I'm going to have to build more and more. I will have to build more and more homes to expand the population, obviously. Yeah, so it's quite interesting being here. We've got our own kind of lakeside. I don't know. Maybe we could be like a resort. I don't know. In the far future of the world. I think because I think the idea is you're a medieval people and you're a group of families and you're cast out of your own village and you're left to kind of fend for yourself. And so you're off doing your own things. So there's several different ways people can come, isn't there? Oh, that's not good. That dries out by the looks of things. Or maybe it's just fordable. No, yeah, it looks like it might just be fordable. It's still flowing. Just. So this flows down into this river where it's tributary, which then runs down to here, where it kind of merges, but oh, it does actually merge. And then they kind of separate, and they meet up again in the lake. Which way does this river run? Ah, so it's running out of this massive lake. Look at a little island! So it kind of runs out into this massive lake. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's swimming! Oh, you can swim! Ah! That was a weird noise. So it fills the lake, and then it goes out into this lake, and then off somewhere else. Through the mountains. Right, sorry, I'm distracted. No one else, the game's not shouting at me anymore. That thing removed. All that stuff's removed. We need more. Ah, okay, now we're building the herbalist. That'll improve our health. Ah, that won't. Okay. Pull someone off there, put you in the gatherers, we need more food.